Alexandre Pantoja, welcome to Talk Sport, my friend. How are you?
Hi, Adam. I'm very good, man. Ready to go to the Rio.
Well, let's start there, shall we? Because what is it now? It's just over 10 years since you last got to fight in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. You're headlining a card, you're defending a title. You must be on cloud nine, my friend. What an experience this is going to be at UFC 301.
That's my night. And God prepared that night for me, man. I swear, I can't believe this is gonna happen. And you can sure, I'm feel a lot of nervous about that, because I can imagine, I can dream with that. Yeah, I'm right now I'm the champ UFC and go to Rio de Janeiro with my belt to fight in my town. I have all my friends there. And not just that, I have my friend people's helping me to that moment. Everybody my career is very clean. Everybody watching. In my town, Arraial do Cabo is like a 2 hours from Rio de Janeiro for capital. I moved when I have 14, and then when I start to fight, and everybody in that city know about me. Before UFC, before maybe MMA, because I fight Muay Thai 100 times. And everybody's so happy for that moment. Everybody talk about that moment before. People say, "Hey, you go to UFC, you go take the UFC belt," and I can't realize that now this is happening. Uh, in May 4th, God give me that night. And I make sure, man, I'm gonna train a lot for that moment. I prepare my head for that moment, because everybody expect the best night. I expect everybody leave off the arena with a big smile on the face, like you right now, Adam. That's what I expect. That's why I fight, to make people happy. That's why I fight. But I fight to fight with the best fighters in all the world. And my bonus is everybody happy with that. Everybody happy because I'm beat someone. That's incredible for me.
Listen, I'm going to speak about the amount of fighters that you've beaten to this point in a minute. But first and foremost, just continuing on the Brazilian theme, it must be even sweeter for you to be headlining UFC 301, given the fact that you were in for a title shot. If you remember in the middle of Brandon Moreno fighting Davison Figueiredo, it was your
I'm there.
opportunity. It was your
Yeah.
opportunity after the second or third fight, maybe. And then you couldn't do it because you had surgery and you were out
My
for a long
knee.
period of
Yeah,
time.
my knee, yes.
And
I
then they
have my
went to
ACL.
Brazil. So that must have been even more frustrating because they went to Brazil and that was supposed to be your fight.
Yeah, that's crazy. And when Moreno fighting with Davison Figueiredo in Rio de Janeiro, I'm there because I'm the back fighter.
Yeah.
And I train a lot too because that's my dream. That's gonna happen. Davison can fight, and I'm gonna be ready for that moment. That's my town, and I think all that. And I think, yeah, have a good thing for me, but he has something better. That's crazy thing to think. When you want something, God wants something different for you, and sometimes it's much better what you think. And right now, I have my name in the banner. I talked about uh, I'm I'm from Copacabana. I'm from that neighborhood. And then you have poster with my face in all Copacabana.
Oh, man.
People send to me, and some people's are with for my kindergarten, for like my middle school. People send the pictures, say, "Hey, I see you right now," and that's so
They
nice
all want a
because
ticket, Alexandre. They all want a ticket to the
oh,
event.
oh
That's
yeah.
what it is.
And because I'm fight a lot in schools, and everybody say, "Hey, that's your sport." Everybody know that, like
Yeah.
so many years ago, and that's happening right now. I have that opportunity to fight with the big show all the world for mixed martial arts, and I have my name in the burn. I'm gonna make the main events in my town, Rio de Janeiro, defend my belt, and all my friends in arena
Bro,
are gonna be
check
super ready. You know,
check
I,
this out. You are the headline, and the king of Rio himself, Jose Aldo, is coming back. He's on the card. Mate, it doesn't get better than this. This is tremendous.
yes, and I used to have Steve Erceg. I don't forget that guy. And
But
everything I'm talking about is very good, super
yeah, yeah,
happy. But you have like a huge opponent and the cross of the octagon. What I say that because supposed to be is not to Steve Erceg fight with me right now. You know, he just have 3 fights in the UFC, but I don't know something. This guy have like a lucky. I don't know because you have Rival beat Moreno. Supposed to be if Moreno beat Rival, he fight with
yeah.
me in Rio, and then Rival won. And you have Manel Cape versus Matheus Nicolau, maybe, but Manel Cape missed the weight. And then you have Almir Abazi. He have a surgery right now.
Mm.
And in Rival won the fight. That's okay, but he just lost for me 3 4 months ago, and everything is happening to maybe Mokaev. But people say he not deserve, he not ready right now. And you have Steve Erceg. Nobody talking about that guy, and he come knock him out, Matt Chanel, and win the fight title. You know, this is big for him too. You know, and a very good opponent. I see a couple fights. Very good boxer, very good wrestling stance. Yeah, but I'm from streets, brother. I'm ready for that. It's just be more to technique in that octagon. And
Listen,
also,
Steve.
yeah, let's see.
I was going to say Steve Erceg has been incredibly impressive since he's come into the UFC. Like you've just
You
said,
see how
that
calm he walk in the octagon.
hey,
He's very
listen,
calm. He
there's
like
not
that.
there's not a lot of information on him because he's only been here for 2 or 3 fights. And I know that fight fans might look at it and go, how has he got that opportunity? He's ranked number 10. Well, the reason why he's got this opportunity is because you've kind of wiped out the division. You've beaten guys on multiple occasions, and it was probably between Steve and Momokhaev for this opportunity, given that other people were out injured. And Steve wiped out Matt Schnell in sensational fashion. So he's got the opportunity to come to Rio and fight for a world title, which, in my opinion, makes him incredibly dangerous.
Oh yeah, I agree with you. You know, nothing to lose. He's fresh. He don't have wars like I have. You know, he don't cut weight a lot of times like I do it. You know, he don't fight with Manel Cap. He don't fight with Brandon Moreno 3 times. He don't fight with the Rival 12. And you know, Alex Perez. You know, I fight with everyone. And then he comes super fresh for that division. And yeah, but I think I'm ready for that moment. You know, this fight I need. You know, somebody fresh,
Yeah.
somebody I will go to the gym and train a lot. And I like to feel a little afraid, a little scared about my opponent. You know, I like to feel that because then I work so much more. You know, I don't want like to go to the gym and feel like yeah, I can beat that guy very easy. No, I don't think about that with Steve Erceg. You know, he's strong guy. Have and not just about how he fight. I talking about how he feel in the octagon. You feel very calm. I see that
Yeah.
he enjoy the moment. He don't feel nervous. He don't feel the pressure. He make the first fight in the UFC versus top 10 guy. I forget Dvorak, and he goes so well. You know, this guy is dangerous.
What whenever I speak to fighters, Alexandre, I like to speak about the times that it's not gone so well from them, whether they've suffered a loss in the octagon and the things that they learn from it. From looking at your career, the loss against Davison and maybe the loss against Askarov as well seems to have changed your attitude a touch. You're still super entertaining, but it seems to be a little bit more calculated in what you're doing now. Is that a fair assessment?
You're right, Adam. Oh, yeah, man. You have the point. You know, when I fight Davidson Figueiredo and see how he finished the fights, so incredible, very aggressive. And then I meet him in the hotel and I talking about, hey, that's gonna make a street fighter. Okay, let's go savage because I like it. I love that my style. And then in the first round, when everything goes so well, punches in the face, he sweep the angles, you know, and make a takedown. And then he make a takedown, and then he take the round with that takedown because I don't expect. I just expect like a striking fight.
Mm-hmm.
And then he sweet and go to the takedown, and then I realized, yeah, I lose. Go to the second round. I'm won the second round, but last 10 seconds he make a flash down with me, and then he take it 2 rounds for him, you know. And then what I need to do, I need to knock him out that guy and go with everything I have. And that's my mistakes. You know, I can do that. I have technique to fight. And then you can see what I do with Moreno and Royval. You know, I mix. I make a MMA. I punch. I take you down. I try to finish. Okay, you get up. Let's fight again. You know, I think I that's the point. That's the most important thing you have in your life. Like learn with your losing, learning with and you make some mistakes. That's very important. When you lose, you can learn. You're gonna lose again.
Mm.
You know, and then I can understand that. That's so good for me. I say thank you God for that. For can see that. You know, see my mistakes, see where I go wrong. You know, and then I can make a good fight with Emmanuel Capi. For me, one of the best fights in that division. I won in that moment, and then you come with Alex Perez, Rival Moreno. I proved how changing I changed my game a little bit to one to make. That's why now I'm a champion. If I
Mm.
still with my mentality, go to the octagon and like fight like a street fighter, don't care about anything. That's bad for me. I can do that. I can do that, of course, but uh, I have 34 right now. That's my time. I can. I have 34, and my coach teaching me something. I don't have time to make mistakes anymore. You know.
How, listen, always going to be talk about stepping up in weight and other fights that are available to you. But I look at the flyweight division and I actually think it's super exciting. Obviously, you as champion, I know that you've beaten the majority of the top guys, but from Great Britain, we've got Mokaev, who hopefully can get a good win and maybe push himself forward to fight you. Or obviously, you're fighting Steve first up. And we've got a fight with Nicolau and Perez coming up, which could distinguish a top contender. What are your ambitions? Because I'm looking at the records in this division, and obviously Demetrius Johnson had 11 title defenses, and I'm looking at the record of wins with Joe Benavidez and DJ having 13 each. You're on 11 now. You're only 2 away from equaling that record. Is that something that you're thinking of, becoming the greatest flyweight of all time in the UFC?
I think nobody can beat Demetrius Jones. I love him. You know. I want to try to defend my belt like 11 times, but I think maybe I don't have time to do that. You know.
You could get the wins,
Uh,
though. You could get the
yeah,
wins
but
record.
my dream is he can fight. He can back to UFC. That's my dream.
Oh,
GJ Demetrius. Yeah, you know, but I think he's not gonna do that because what he do before, he
yeah.
can do it again. You know, it's like Anderson Silva never fight with a Vitor Belfort anymore. He can repeat that kick anymore. You know, that's why I think Demetrius also never come back to UFC. He can like he not can be a Demetrius Johnson the years ago. You know. But yes, but for me, my dream fighter with Demetrius Johnson. Uh, but yeah, you have so many challenges in my division. You know, you have Elmira Bazi. I'm very excited to fight with him. He's a very dangerous guy. I hope Manel Capi back to make the weight. You know, to one of the best in the game. And of course, I need to give a chance to Mokaev. But so Adam, right now I like to thinking about that. I don't feel I'm the champion right now. I want to try to be a champ right now, May 4. You know, it's not my belt, just a gift right here. I want to try to be a champion of the world May 4 because what I try to say today in my gym, my partner is he kicked my ass. You know, who's the champion right now? My training partner is the champion. I give him his belt. You know, that's what I try to say. You can be the best fighter in all the world, 24 hours a day. You know, I respect the process, and I'm in the process to be the best fighter in all the world. May 4, I'm gonna try to be again.
Listen, just to remind people, and I know that you're a very humble man, I'm going to remind my audience, this man here has beaten Royval twice, who's currently ranked #1. He's beaten Moreno twice, once in Tough as well, who's currently ranked #2. He's beaten Perez, he's beaten Cap, who's ranked 6, and he's beaten Max Schnell. The other guys at the moment are currently out injured, and I'm sure they're going to be coming back round soon, wiping out the flyweight division. Alexandre Pantoja, thank you so much for your time. I'm looking forward
Thank
to
you,
UFC
Ed.
301. Enjoy it, man. You've earned this. 10 years away from Brazil, the people are going to absolutely be buzzing to see you back doing your thing.
with the belt like a champ. I want to make everybody smile like you, Adam.
You're a superstar, man. Enjoy it, buddy.
Thank you,
Take care, my man.
Thank you so much.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.